Hey folks, time for something a little bit different today. Peloponnese Dolma and ghost pepper sauce. Now, the word Peloponnese, I'm probably saying it wrong. What does that mean? Anybody know? I'm sure some people do. Uh, Peloponnese is a town which is in Greece. Believe it or not, I think I have a picture of it, in fact. Let's see here. Peloponnese. Yeah, here it is. That's Peloponnese in Greece. Also famous for wine tasting. And what wouldn't be better with tasting fine Grecian wine? Dolmas. Now, what is a dolma? A dolma is a family of stuffed dishes associated with Ottoman cuisine, typically made with a filling of rice, minced meat, seafood, fruit, or any combination of these inside either a leaf wrapping a, or a hollow or hollowed out vegetable. And here are some serving suggestions. This one here, it looks like there's some Greek yogurt with a little bit of dill and some olive oil, along with sliced lemon. Here we have lemon and parsley, or that could be coriander or cilantro, probably parsley. And here's some of them being cooked. So it's basically rice and other ingredients inside of grape leaves. Here's a really attractive plate. Looks like Greek yogurt in the middle and some cucumbers. So, for dolmas, my wife and I are foodies, as in hardcore foodies. And we have eaten at over 1,000 restaurants all over the world. We have nearly 100,000 photographs of the foods that we've tried in the last 20 years from the U.S. coast to coast and in many other countries. Now, dolmas are something that she introduced me to many years ago. She said, "Have you ever tried these?" And I had never heard of them. And we started eating them at restaurants whenever available. Now, that being said, I had not tried canned dolmas until I would say about a week to a week and a half ago. And this is the second time I'm trying them because I wanted to see something, and I'll show you what I was looking for here. Here's what I'm going to be tasting. Peloponnese Mediterranean Specialties. It says from the award-winning kitchens of dolmas, stuffed grape leaves with rice, currants, and pine nuts. Okay, let's get a little deeper into the label here. Shows nutritional facts. I'm always looking for sodium. Sodium 410 milligrams. Whoa! That's just with a serving size of 3 pieces. Wow, these are really high in sodium. 17% of your recommended daily value for that. Oh, let's go back to the ingredients. Okay, so it's more than just what it said on the top. Cooked rice, onions, grape leaves, water, extra virgin olive oil, fresh dill, currants, pine nuts, sea salt, spices, and citric acid. And it contains nuts. Yeah, it already said that. Pine nuts. Okay, I guess that's to double check and make sure that people that are allergic to nuts are not eating these. Now, here's something that frustrates me. If you've been watching my food tasting videos, it says that it's a product of the EU. All right? Now, yes, Greece is part of the EU. They were part of the predecessor to the EU that began in 1981. But if these are made in Greece, why doesn't it say that? I mean, the EU, they could be made in any country in the EU, and it would give me confidence as a consumer if they would put on the label, proudly made in Greece, or I don't know, proudly made in Peloponnese, Greece. Now, wouldn't that be something? I don't understand why it's that hard. and it makes me question where these actually came from. So this can was best by November of 26. Now, here's what I was looking for. When I tried these before, I thought maybe what I received was not so fresh or something. I don't recall looking at the date on it. And if you look at this gel, it's not very appetizing looking. This gel, that there's a word for that that would perfectly describe it, but unfortunately you can't say that on YouTube. Uh, it starts with an S and ends with an E. And Pat, can you give me a G? Ding, 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 ding. And no, it's not sponge. So they don't look very appetizing. And as you can see, this is right as I poured them out of the can. Honestly, these look disgusting. And it's not something that you could serve to your friends like this. Well, I guess depending on what kind of a party it is and how well you know your friends. But I had to clean these up, and I got this odd looking gel off of the dolmas and made them presentable looking. And if you take a look in this can here, you can see that I, I'm assuming it's olive oil. I'm almost sure it's olive oil. But the thing is, I've never seen olive oil that turned into a white paste like that. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and give these a try. This plate you see here, which I just plated up, is right here. And let me try not to spill the dolmas in my keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna give these a shot again. It smells exactly like a dolma if you've ever had one. I'm almost getting something like mint. I want to go back and look at the ingredients again. I'm almost sure these have mint in them. Yeah, they do, and that's one thing that I find interesting is when my wife introduced me to them, and I loved them. Now, from a restaurant, not from a can, I was very surprised that they had mint in them because I hate mint. But in this food application, I do not mind mint. Okay, let's give it a shot here. Okay, they're good. Um, for canned. Now, it's hard for me to rate these because when people are rating foods and you're putting any credibility into that, you don't always know how much that person has to compare to. Such as if somebody is rating a small town hamburger chain, but they haven't tried all of the small mom and pop hamburger chains in the small town, then their rating may not mean anything unless they have something else to compare it to. Now, with dolmas, I've been eating them for, I would say, about 15 years, and I do have them to compare to, but I can't compare them to other canned dolmas because these are the only ones that I've ever had. So I'm going to leave the rating as a 5 of 10 to just be neutral on them because I can't compare them to other canned dolmas. Now, if comparing them to almost all the dolmas we've ever had in restaurants on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give these a 2 in comparison to restaurants. Now, as far as the price, this can right here was $8, and it had 10 dolmas in it, so 80 cents a piece. And at a restaurant, it is not uncommon to pay $3, $4, even $5 a piece for dolmas, but they're typically larger and they are presumably made on site with any reputable restaurant selling dolmas. So yes, that's my rating. And I find these to be bland in comparison to any restaurant dolmas. I think they need a little bit of salt on them, to be honest, but I'm not going to do that. However, I am going to spice them up. Mm. These need something to make them interesting. Something hot as hell. I'm going to go with this. Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce and condiment. I'm going the condiment route because I'm not putting these on wings today. I do believe. Now, let's take a look at this sauce. Melinda's creamy style ghost pepper wing sauce and condiment. Um, Net weight one, it looks like it says 12 ounces. That's actually net weight 2 ounces. Okay, that my bottle says 2 ounces. So maybe this picture is from a larger bottle. And then, of course, it has a cutesy story on the back, which you can't see here, but we'll zero in on that. And then, of course, it has the nutritional facts and the ingredients. Let's zoom in closer. Set your mouth on flavor. A fiery blend of ghost, cayenne, and our signature habanero peppers with vegetables and garlic for wings you can't stop eating. Well, this is going to be for dolmas, which I will stop eating here pretty soon, probably after the first one of these. Made the Melinda's way with whole, fresh ingredients and the best peppers on the planet. Enjoy on wings, chicken, firecracker shrimp, wraps, sandwiches, and practically everything, including dolmas. And for more information on Melinda's craft sauces, visit melindas.com. Let's look at the actual ingredients. Water, white vinegar, habanero pepper mash, cayenne pepper mash, carrot, salt. Oh, here we go. Bhut Jolokia pepper mash. Ghost pepper mash, one of the hottest peppers on the face of the frickin' planet right there. Amen. Canola vegetable oil, white onion, lime juice, garlic, some kind of gum, natural butter natural butter flavor, which is vegan. What? Okay. And this is a product of Colombia imported into Irving, Texas. Okay, so see, food manufacturers can tell you where the food comes from. Colombia. That's wonderful. Thank you, Melinda's, for letting me know where this came from, and I'll check out the other flavors because I like this. Uh, I've been enjoying this on eggs in the morning, and it will wake you up. It's like good morning sunshine with a little bit of Bhut Jolokia and habanero. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take these and put three drops. You don't need much. Whoop, that's a big drop. Okay, you don't need much of this. Let's put the 3 drops here. Now, this should be what these needed to make them interesting. Nothing yet. Okay, here we go. The heat is on. It's starting. This sauce is really good. I'll go ahead and give this a 10-10 right here. I have no complaints with this. This absolutely delivers. You want to make your food interesting? Ghost pepper. Melinda's does it right. I like it. Okay, let's. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's just go with 2 large drops like that. And here we go. Peloponnese Dolmas from the European Union and ghost pepper hot sauce from Colombia. There we go. Nice. Nice. And my drink of the day is Bay Area tap water with lime. And the reason I don't have a fancier drink is because if I did, then the YouTube title would be too long. So if you're looking for an interesting drink soon, shout out to my friend DJ Glowing Ice. from Industrial Industries World Radio. Sprite tea, check. That's coming soon. Now, as far as teas, if you would like to see me try an interesting blue tea, which is not artificially colored, it's a sparkling botanical blue tea with a flower in it that I almost guarantee you've never heard of, then tune into a show called Spill the Geek Tea. It's live every Sunday. And this Sunday, I'm going to taste this tea, and it should be something that you've never seen or heard of ever. Spill the Geek Tea is not all about tea. It's a variety show for geeks like all of us, including you. So stop by, have fun in the chat. The topics vary. Check the links below. Shout out to DJ Glowing Ice, who did a review of Sprite plus tea. His channel's awesome. I'm going to answer him in a video and test it myself. Link to that is below, Industrial Industries World Radio. And the link below that is Spill the Geek Tea. Check that program out, and I bet you will find something that you enjoy. It's really cool. Until next time, peace out.